The internal boundary, like I said, within the mental, between the mental and emotional, within the emotional. So within the mental, we want to start setting boundaries of the critical parent voice. So what that means is we need to get more aware of, like, so, like I didn't even know I had a critical parent voice. I just thought that's the way I thought. And it was so important for me to get aware of the critical parent voice. And there are, and so we can get aware of it so we can change it. We have to get aware of any problem, we have to get more aware of it so we can start understanding what to do, what we could do to change what's not working for us. And so with the critical parent voice, we want to get in touch with the types of messages that are coming from the critical parent voice. So the types of, there's 4 basic types of messages that are coming from the critical parent voice. There are shame messages, fear messages, black and white thinking, and then messages like have to, should, must, ought to, those kind of messages. Okay, so the shame messages are messages that tell us we're not good enough. We're not doing enough, we're not doing it right, we're not doing it fast enough, we're not tall enough, we're not thin enough, we're not rich enough, whatever. This is the part of our brain that is judging us against perfection. So it doesn't actually matter what's going on the outside. You could be receiving the Nobel Peace Prize, surrounded by people that love you. You would still find something to shame you for because you're imperfect. And so we just want to stop buying into that. We want to stop buying into any shame about being imperfect and knowing we're okay right now. And so when we don't want to argue with the critical parent voice, we just want to trump it with higher truth. When I say I am a spiritual being full of light and love, that's more important than anything the critical parent voice can say. And so the critical parent voice says the same things that a lot of critical people will do, which is take something that has a grain of truth in it, blow it clear out of proportion, and turn it into a black and white shame bat to beat us up with, because we're not perfect. And part of what's so nasty about codependency, well, first of all, we had to develop, we had to learn to survive and to find ways to manipulate and be dishonest. We were emotionally dishonest. We were dishonest with ourselves. We were manipulative. We were controlling. I mean, that was the one that really was hard for me. Like I said, I was this nice guy, just doing nice things for people, and I had these huge judgments about people who were overtly controlling, aggressively controlling, the bully kind of people. I thought they were the horrible, awful people in the world, those controlling people. And it was really a big deal for me to admit to myself that, yes, they were being controlling, but I was also being controlled, except I was being covertly controlled by not speaking my truth, by not setting boundaries, by not, I wanted to avoid conflict, I wanted to avoid anger, my own and other people's, I wanted people to like me. So I didn't speak the truth. I didn't tell them the truth, and I didn't set boundaries. And I was being covertly controlling. It was really hard for me to admit that, because that actually meant they were being overtly controlling and I was being covertly controlling. That actually meant they were being more honest than I was